How stars are born, no Stork required. Learn about the life cycle of stars, from their birth in nebulae to their transformation into various types of stars. The mysteries of star birth. I see the spark of curiosity in your eyes, and rightly so. Stars are wondrous creations, not born of birds or cradles, but of cosmic forces so immense and ancient that they stretch back to the beginning of time. The journey of a star's birth is one of the most miraculous transformations in the universe, a grand dance of light, dust, and gas. Tonight, I, Zoran, shall tell you the story of how stars are born, for they are not merely ornaments in the sky, they're beings of light that pulse with the energy of creation itself. Close your eyes and imagine, if you will, a vast, empty space, cold, dark, and silent. This place is the cosmic nursery, a place where nothing seems to stir. Yet, within this silence floats a colossal cloud of dust and gas called a nebula. Nebulae are like seeds of potential, cosmic gardens teeming with the building blocks of life. They drift, light as feathers, yet heavy with ancient elements, stretching across space like ethereal wisps. In these quiet, swirling clouds lie the materials that will one day ignite to form stars. But how does this happen? You see, the universe has a way of transforming even the smallest speck into something radiant. Our story begins with a gentle nudge, perhaps from a nearby star exploding in a supernova, or a passing celestial wind disturbing the cloud. This push compresses parts of the nebula, creating dense pockets within. Now, this is where the magic truly begins. Within these denser regions, gravity starts to take hold. Tiny specks of dust are drawn to each other, pulling closer and closer, forming clumps that grow heavier with each passing moment. As they cluster together, their pull on surrounding dust and gas strengthens, gathering more and more material, like snowflakes rolling down a mountain, to form an avalanche. Now, as these particles cluster and compress, something miraculous happens. They begin to heat up. You see, as the gas and dust squeeze tighter, they generate an extraordinary amount of heat and pressure. At the center of this gathering ball of gas, the temperature rises higher and higher, reaching millions of degrees. This heat is crucial because it ignites the spark of nuclear fusion, a process that transforms hydrogen atoms into helium, releasing an enormous amount of energy. This energy is what we see as the dazzling light of a star, and thus, a star is born. From the cold embrace of a dark nebula emerges a newborn star, blazing with the brilliance of fusion. It has transformed from a simple cluster of dust and gas into a radiant sphere of light and heat. This newborn star, now shining with a fiery heart, will continue to grow and evolve, going through stages as it matures. In the early years, it is young and fiery, often surrounded by a disk of gas and dust that might one day form planets. And so, you see, stars are not only creators of light, but also the seeds of entire solar systems. Each star, as it grows, has a unique destiny written into its core. Some stars are destined to live for billions of years, like our own sun, a steadfast companion, giving life to its planets. Others are short-lived giants, burning with such intensity that they exhaust their fuel within a few million years. These giants may one day go out with a bang, a supernova scattering their elements across the cosmos. And here lies one of the most beautiful secrets of the stars. When a giant star dies, it doesn't merely vanish. It gives birth to new elements, creating the building blocks for future stars, planets, and even life itself. Do you see the connection, young seeker? Every star carries within it the potential for new worlds. When you look at your own hands, the iron in your blood was forged within the core of an ancient star, long gone, but not forgotten. The calcium in your bones, the oxygen in your lungs, the carbon that forms the essence of your body, all these elements were born in stars and carried across the cosmos, waiting to become part of something new. In this way, the stars are not distant, they are part of you, and you are part of them. We are all woven from the same cosmic tapestry, bound by stardust. As a star continues its journey, its story doesn't end with mere brilliance. Some stars, when they exhaust their fuel, will collapse into dense balls of neutrons or even vanish entirely, leaving only a mysterious mark called a black hole. Others, like our Sun, will gently cast off their outer layers, leaving behind a beautiful, glowing remnant called a planetary nebula, while the core quietly fades into a white dwarf, cooling slowly over the eons. Each star's fate is as unique as the star itself, shaped by its mass, its temperature, and the forces it encounters along its journey. So next time you gaze up at the night sky, remember that every star has its own tale. Some are young, still swaddled in the nebulae from which they were born. Others are ancient, shining their last light before transforming once more. And all around us, in the depths of space, new stars are being born even as we speak, carrying with them the light of creation, the promise of worlds yet to be, and perhaps even the spark of life. These, my friend, are the stars no Stork required, only the timeless dance of dust, gravity, and light, a dance that has been going on since the dawn of the cosmos, and will continue long after we are gone. So, when you look up at the stars tonight, know that you are witnessing the universe's oldest and most wondrous miracle, the birth of light, life, and endless possibility.